Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to see you today. We are here today to discuss business model canvas. Usually, I illustrate this tool in many situations in conferences when I'm giving some lectures there or in digital transformation courses. However, I will give you more insights today for this sample tool that is very important for organizations. It is a good tool to provide organizations uh, very high level about uh, their business without going into details because we need organizations to focus on their vision and at the same time to analyze their business with uh, insights that will be helpful for their business models to be successful. Let's start. Of course, it's a very big mistake for many organizations to hunt technology first without focusing on their business goals. It's very common mistake that we see nowadays with many organizations. They are spending too much money to acquire technology while they need to do this with their customers. They need to spend more money to acquire and serve their customers. This is what will make them very successful and penetrating other markets and increase their market share. They don't have to neglect their customers, but they need to know what are what are their needs from the technology, what will serve their customer expectations. Our starting point, as we said in many lectures before, our start point from the customer experience. So we need to capitalize on this. Of course, we said before in other courses in digital transformation and other lectures in many events and webinars that without vision, organizations will be lost. They will be unable to scale. However, they can make some marginal profits because some business leaders say, what is wrong in our business? We are doing well. We have some profits. We are doing uh, good in the market. However, they will going to miss opportunities. They don't have a process for innovation. It will end up they are doing some business, but they don't sustain their organizations. They are not delivering the right business goals. They are not focusing on their vision. When organizations have 360-degree vision, decisions will be much clearer and they will do fewer mistakes. And of course, there will be a progress in their business and have real growth in the market. With business model canvas, entrepreneurs, business owners, and the strategists will have more more focus on their vision. This will this tool will help them to analyze and structure and also evolve their business, and it will keep them to focus on the big picture, not on details. Because of if they focus on details, they will lose their direction. Business model canvas as a tool invented by the Swiss entrepreneur and strategizer co-founder Alexander Osterwalder. It will provide us a visual representation. This visual representation consists of 9 key building blocks, which form uh, uh, all key business aspects that every successful business depends on. So it will form the foundations of every successful business. It is also a blueprint to help entrepreneurs to invent, design, and build models with more systematic approach. This tool is very popular within the business community because of its simplicity, and its simplicity come from the way of working on it. Because if you are going to build or to fill in this business model canvas, you will get the help from all business stakeholders easily. With their collaboration, you will guarantee that you collected right and good information and provide a very high level for your organization with the key building blocks that we talked about. The business model canvas will also allow organizations to have high level analysis without drilling down into details, and keep focus on the vision, as we said. These 9 key building blocks that we will represent in the next workshop, starting from the customer segments, value propositions, the channels that we are delivering the value from it, or reaching our customers to build our relationships with customers, from where our revenue streams coming. We will be talking about the key resources, key activities, key partners, and cost. Of course, we have some workshops and have 3 models we will talk about. We have also inside this tool, we have a procedure that we can follow to guarantee that we collect all required information inside business model canvas. Your first step, you need to break down and analyze each of the 9 building blocks. So you need to get into some details inside the 9 building blocks. You will need to gather the heads of marketing, sales, operations, finance, and if you have manufacturing or your organization is product-based organization, you need to invite manufacturing heads. All of these stakeholders are very important to exist when you are building your organization business model canvas for the first time. Then after drawing this canvas on your whiteboard, you need to proceed to dissect and discuss each of these 9 building blocks as they are tied together and related to your organization. Of course, you need to use some sticky notes when you are brainstorming these key 9 building blocks. Let's start in our first example. If we take Uber as our example, we starting from customer segments. You see here I am numbering the building blocks, so you cannot lost with this one. You will start from number 1 here is customer segments. If we are talking about people, so the customer segments at Uber, they are people who use taxi as transportation, use taxi as a transportation option, or people don't have their own cars, or they have cars but they don't want to use it or can't drive it. Of course, they if they need an affordable ride, need quick ride, need premium rides, and looking for convenient cab booking. Of course, you need to know first what are your customer segments that you need to serve and deliver their expectations. Then, after you know your customer segments, what value that I will deliver to them. Okay, so you need to know what will be your value proposition. This is your value. This is what will distinguish you against your competitors. This is your unique selling points. Why your customer is coming for you and leaving your competitor. So if we are talking about our customers, so our value proposition is on-demand booking. When you need to book a taxi, you don't need to book it from a long time or before a day or 2 days, but you can book it when you need real-time tracking. If you need to track your trip, it is a very good tool to track your trip and see the car or the taxi you are riding on the map on the real time. It will give you a prediction when you will arrive to your destination. So it will give you an accurate estimate time arrivals. If it says you will arrive within 1 hour, so you will arrive within 1 hour, most probably. Upfront pricing, you don't need to worry about the pricing, because before you will ride your taxi, you will know your pricing upfront, multiple ride options. You will have multiple options to select your rides. You have Uber Select or Uber Pool and Uber whatever ride options you will see, and on the mobile app, multiple payment options. You can pay cash or by Visa. Drivers, they have flexible working hours. It is very important for anyone want to have better income or increase his income, so he can um, finish his daily work and extend or raise his income by joining Uber at any time. So there is no there is no limitations for when you work. You can work at any time, lower idle time, and it will be cost saving for drivers, because they don't have to waste their fuel and time to find a new customer. But through the application or through the mobile application, the customer um, assigned to the nearest driver. Better trip allocation and training. Uber is providing training for their drivers. If we go to block number 3, we see channels. These channels will be used to deliver the value proposition, and can be used also to manage their customer relations. Uber has many channels like mobile app, social media, online advertisement, and offline advertisements. Customer relationships is managed by self-service. It is very important for every digital business model to have their self-service portal or introduce their services to their customers through a self-service methodology that will increase their customer satisfaction. If you need to increase your customer satisfaction index, so you need to provide a self-service methodology for your customers, so they can um, help their customers to obtain their services without dependent on any other stakeholder. The rating and feedback system is very important, because if you are collecting your customer feedback instantly from the mobile app, it will be very helpful to enhance your service. Customer support, highly automated, and meetings with regulators. In building block number 5, if we are talking about the revenue streams, commission per ride, sugar surge pricing. If you have few cars and in rush hours, so there you will find that Uber is adding a surge price. So one of the revenue streams is survey pricing, premium rides, cancellation fees, leasing fleet to drivers, and brand partnerships advertising. Uh, in key block number 6, key resources. When we are talking about the resources, we have many resources. So you need here to list the key resources. If any resource of them, key resources means if any resource of them disappeared, your business will be in trouble and you may stop your business. So you need to think what are key resources will be, what are key resources will be listed here, such as technology team. Of course, Uber is a digital business model and its dependency on digital tools. So the technology team is, uh, is very important resource and it is the key. Brand name, they already built their brand name Uber. If any taxi provider like Uber and with unknown brand name, you will think 100 times before booking your ride on it. Data is very important asset and key resource here because without data you cannot provide your customer estimate time arrival or upfront pricing or real-time tracking. You will be dependent on data, and without data, machine learning, artificial intelligence is nothing. We are keeping saying that because data is our fuel in digital transformation or in the digital age for machine learning and artificial intelligence. New and disruptive technology like machine learning, artificial intelligence, cloud, mobile app. Of course, Uber need all of these resources, and without these resources, Uber cannot provide its service to its customer. In the key block number 7, key activities, is to expand drivers network, develop new features and functions, expand geographically. 8 key partners. If we are talking about partners, so subcontractors or small business have some cars and renting these cars, cars owners, investors, or car taxi providers. Uber cost structure in block number 9 is employee salaries, driver payments, research and development, and it's very important for digital business models to make its research and development, technology, software acquisition, development, marketing, and legal activities. Netflix is the next business model that we are explaining today inside our business model canvas. If we are talking about customer segments, they are the people interested to show movies and documentaries ads free. Regarding customer segments, we are talking about people interested to show movies, documentaries without any ads. Uh, People need to view movies at any time. Kids want to view cartoon movies with different languages. If we are going to value proposition, we are talking that we need streaming all the day, 24 by 7, in the 24 hours during the day, but of course without ads. Content with high definition. Of course, Netflix is providing high definition contents and unlimited access. If you need to see any movie, you just subscribe and then get unlimited access. Smart recommendations. Of course, it is based on its own algorithms. Cancel anytime without extra fees, and then content available with multiple languages. And you can switch with multiple titles and subtitles that will give you the required translation if you need. And there are many movies are recorded with many languages. So if you need to hear it in Italian language or French or English, you can switch between different languages. If we go to channels, there is a TV app. If you open your smart TV, you will find Netflix app inside it, website. In the customer relationship, it is very common between digital business model to manage it through self-service, rating and feedback system, customer support, highly automated, and social media. You will need to focus on the different business models that we are illustrating because they are common in some items, such as using technologies, disruptive technologies such as machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so on. So if you navigating our examples of digital business models, you will see the common elements between them. So if we are this privilege of business model canvas, it gives you a full picture from the high level without digging into details, so you can know what digital business models consists of, and that's what we are explaining for you. If we go to the block number 5, revenue streams coming from monthly subscription, and it is very normal because of in the digital age we transform it to the subscription economy instead of owning licenses and software, and this minimizing the total cost of ownership at organizations. And of course, if we have our key resources, it will be very similar to Uber: technology team, brand name, data, new and disruptive technology. 7 key activities is developing new features and functions, expand geographically, marketing activities, produces and acquire contents. At key partners in block number 8, they are partnering with smart TVs manufacturers, gaming consoles, TV network companies, cloud providers such as Google and Amazon, because they of course need cloud, either Netflix or Uber. Cloud is providing them the scalability feature. Movies producers. In 9, if we are talking about cost structure, employee salaries, cost of contents, production or acquisition, research and development, technology, software acquisition and development, then marketing. Coursera is an education platform. It is another digital business model, and it gives or provides courses online, or either from mobile application or website. Its customer segments are employees need to develop their career paths, students need to acquire knowledge in different specializations, economy, machine learning, data analysis. Students need flexible learning time. Students need online university certificate. Enterprise developing their employees' skills. Their value proposition in block number 2, it is available all the time, 24/7, flexible time attendance. You don't need tight time or restrictions, or there is no restrictions in your attendance time. Unlimited access, you can access any available course. Smart recommendations, you can cancel your subscription at any time. Content availability, it's available with multiple languages. You can download the script or the videos, of course, of the course that you attend. Multiple providers for one course. You can take whatever the courses that you are interested in from multiple providers, if available, of course. From your account, you can attend multiple courses. In the channels, you can see that mobile app and website are the channels of Coursera. Customer relationship, self-service, rating and feedback system, customer support, highly automated. They are all common here. 5, revenue streams, courses subscription. The revenue is coming from courses subscription. partnership, key resources in block number 6 is a technology team, brand name, data, new and disruptive technologies, machine learning, artificial intelligence, cloud, mobile app. If we are talking about the key activities in block number 7 is developing new features and functions, marketing activities, acquire new programs and courses with after partnering with universities, key partners, content providers, universities, and enterprises. And in the cost structure, it's employee salary, cost of course acquisition, research and development, technology and technology, software acquisition development, then marketing. The last example is a case that I already wrote it from I think from a year ago or 2 years ago. It's PTSP. It's business taxi service provider introducing its service for their customers. Let me to share it with you here online. So I will give you the current business model canvas, and as an exercise, you can make your its digital business model canvas, and you can of course send it to me online, and I will evaluate and send you my recommendations. Let me here to share this case study. Here, it's business taxi service provider, PTSP. This company provides taxi services for organizations and companies, but not for individuals. They have PTSP has some teams like drivers, call center, sales, marketing, administration, fleet management, finance, HR, IT. They have some pains and complaints with their customers, such as delay in their appointments and trips. Drivers sometimes cannot reach the required business locations and lost on the road. Some trips canceled without notification. Customer is waiting long time on the hotline. Partners and suppliers are also complaining from the delay in collecting their invoices. It is very complicated to establish new business. Moreover, there are internal conversations between employees. Could they have pains also? Customer request is allocated very late, so customer is becoming very angry and is very depressed for the employees. Finance team have a pain in controlling the operational cost and asset management cycle. Employees are complaining also from the complicated internal financial processes, and they cannot get their petty cash to cover the daily expenses. Drivers not compensated for the overtime. Employees are not satisfied, and turnover started to increase. So PTSP wants from you to create new customer experience. Sorry, PTSP needs to create new customer experience, increase PTSP employees and customer satisfaction index, create loyalty program to sustain existing customers, create new revenue channels, and increase customer profitability, increase its competitive edge, control service cost with efficient resource management, and track their own fleet. So now we will be returning to our presentation. I will present to you the as is or baseline or traditional business model canvas for PTSP, and then you will try to build your business model canvas for PTSP, the digital business model, the future business model. After you see what we presented in the last three examples in Uber, Netflix, Coursera, um, customer segments here as per the current situation at PTSP are corporate, two value proposition, cars on demand rental, drivers outsourcing. In three, their channels are hotline and SMSs, or customer relationships hotline through the hotline, and their revenue stream from car rentals, drivers outsourcing. Um, Six is the key resources, drivers and cars. Their key activities in seven: fulfill customer requests with traditional way, release BT cash for drivers. Their key partners in block number eight is subcontractors, service centers, fuel stations, car suppliers, tax authority, hiring agency, investors, license agency. In the block number nine, cost structure is employees and driver salaries, cars, CAPEX, and OPEX. CAPEX stands for capital expenditure. OPEX is operational expenditure. I will be very happy to receive uh, your work here. If you want any question or any inquiry about the business model canvas, please send it to me. I will try to attach these templates and the case study within this video. If I didn't, if I couldn't to attach these templates, please send an email to me, and I will send you the templates to your email. I will be waiting your email. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. See you soon in next or upcoming videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye.